Yo everybody, welcome to the Brony Show, episode 210. I am your host as always, Circuit Mate. And I have joining with me, Comet the
Okay, you stop that right now.
Oh.
Yes, I am here.
Yes, we got Comet Starshot joining us. Unfortunately, Blanked Mind won't be able to join us. He actually got a job last week, and now they are literally pulling him left and right. So he is actually currently working right now, in fact. It's really sad. It's really it's kind of a shame, but we do have a great panel to join with us. Otherwise, we have Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
Yo.
We also have Rayo Gundad, our man behind the scenes for the website.
Hello, everyone.
And we also have Crazy Matt Captain, our man behind the scenes for everything else.
Everything is not on fire, I think.
Not everything? Well, that's good. At least that means that falafel machine is probably still good then.
That actually makes me glad.
Yes. Yes, not everything is on fire. So,
No two people are not on fire.
I think Suki no. And also we got a special guest that's going to be joining us here in a little bit. We actually have Sketchy Wolf joining us once again as soon as he gets back here from work. So yeah, we got a big show here for you today, and I hope you are ready. Of course, the show today, we're going to be talking about the My Little Pony Friends Forever issue 26 comic, which combines probably the most two odd characters ever. We have Shining Armor, and we also have Prince Blueblood. So we're going to talk about that comic, as well as try voicing a few of the lines just for giggles and squeeze. Of course, not everybody in the panel is going to be doing that. Well, some of the people in the panel might be doing that. I definitely am. If anybody else wants to join me, feel free to. Otherwise, it'll just me making up voices as we go.
I've already told you what I will be doing during that segment, but we'll...
Yeah, I know. I'm okay with that. I mean, heck, we only got 3 people that are really talking throughout the whole comic. Except for the yaks, if anybody wants to yell yaks.
I don't know. I guess if I finish up what I was going to do before you get to that point, maybe I'll do it.
Yeah. Well, no worries. If we don't, if I'm the only one voicing, I'm the only one voicing. But we're definitely going to talk about the comic either way, because it is, personally, I kind of like the comic, but we'll get into that later. But of course, we're going to go ahead and start off with what we love best, with What's Up, Bronies. So, what's up, Bronies?
Exams are next week.
What's next week?
Exams.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you poor man. How
But
are you gonna
hopefully this
survive?
is the last exams before one more class during the summer. Hopefully.
Poor baby, you have tests. You don't have to face the real world still yet.
Ow.
The
All I
world-
have...
Just saying.
The real world sucks. Real world sucks. I'm just gonna
Yes.
say it.
Yeah.
Yes, it's really bad. All I have is I'm trying to expand my skill set by doing more vector art. That's it with Inkscape. Finally putting my hands on Inkscape again after doing a lot of code for so long. Now I'm going for graphics this time.
Nice. I can't wait to see what you do with that. Alright.
I've already done a logo for a soccer team.
Funsies.
Ooh, it actually does sound pretty fun. Alright, let's see. Unfortunately, I don't really have anything going on with What's Up, Brony for me. Everything is still in a fun. So much fun.
So much fun that you should just join Pinkie Pie.
It's so much fun.
All fun.
It's so much fun. I just want to happily throw myself off a cliff. And there is actually one big thing semi-big thing that we can announce. We are actually doing something a little bit different with the show, hence our late startup. Our secondary screen used to be a normal 4x3 display old-time monitor. When I say old-time, it wasn't using the standard monitor cables, but it was doing the one-up, like, what was it, video cables, or... So one with a white end, anyway.
Oh god. VGA.
Not VGA. I think actually the original monitor cable was a VGA. It's like one. It's like another step up. I can't remember.
DVI.
Yeah, that's it. DVI. But yeah, had a monitor that was using DVI, and now I actually have a secondary monitor that's using HDMI. Of course, the caveat to the fact that of the HDMI is the fact that this HDMI is quite literally an $80 monitor. An $80 monitor that was that my parents were going to be getting rid of because it was small for them. They got a big screen recently and they didn't really need it anymore. So I figured, why not? I could use it to start redimensioning out the show, so when I actually do get a good widescreen monitor on the right side, I'll be able to swap out pretty quickly. And yeah, I had to redo all of my video dimensions, but it should make allowing for the flow of news and everything a lot quicker, easier. Also, you should be able to capture the entire image of things as I'm trying to show them, instead of just little snippets while I'm trying to resize screens and everything. But yeah, it's going to be a test in progress, so I hope everybody can bear with me on that one. The fun.
That new screen would help
Indeed.
with the yeah.
But it'll definitely help, because one big thing is now I got my chat here, and it only takes up a small section of the screen too. Hello, chat. Apparently we don't talk about the unholy Triforce in the chat.
So you have the chat on the other screen, or
I have it on my main screen right now. My other screen is just running a random background image until we actually start displaying news items and whatever else.
Oh, okay.
So exciting, fun times. Any case, but that's one little thing going up with that. Other than that, I don't really have any other updates, unless anybody else have something they want to share for What's Up, Brony, or should we go right into the news?
I don't know. I guess I can share it. That, I mean, I've pretty much said before that I was kind of working on losing weight, and I did weigh myself over the weekend. I'm down 6 pounds after 3 weeks.
Wow. Thumbs up to Suki right there. That takes effort.
Yeah. So it's a start, and just getting it going. So.
Mm-hmm. All right, and anybody else want to jump in here real fast, or? Oh, okay. Well, let's go right on and move on to the news of the week. Of course, we do got little bits and pieces here and there. It's a little bit light this week, but we do have some fun things to talk about. Starting off with the latest in T-shirt wear. So, of course, some of you caught the new episode. You got to see our new Dragon Princess, EMBER. And immediately TeePublic has started to throw T-shirts out there.
Of course.
Yep.
That's just how I row.
I have no idea. That one is a really weird one. But of course,
is it because of her position?
Yes, probably, because that's
kind of looks like a rowing position.
It kind of does.
Kind of looks like an ergometer position.
I don't know. It'd make more sense if it said roll, but it just I don't get it. So yeah, go figure. But yeah, we got some other good ones. Of course, we got the her in her armor. We also got the fact that somebody getting on the fact that we're calling her Princess Ember and not Dragon Lord Ember. Spoilers, by the way, but obviously we're past spoiler territory at this point.
Yep. Remember, roll the Brony show. Once it hits I'm on the Eastern time, so fuck it. Once it's 9 o'clock Eastern time, you're fucked.
Once the show starts, so is your spoilers. And also we got the Ember and Spike shipping pick or something like it.
Yes, but that's not the hug. That's
I
a better
doubted
shipping
it.
pick.
It's not the hug, but instead, how about we have a little bit of Twi pedophilia?
What? Oh,
I'm sorry, that image just. I see that
Oh yeah,
image.
that just exploded.
Uh, oh, that's a look. That's a look you could never ever. Oh man. And of course, there's actually an interesting other shirt called a buddy shirt. The we call it the buddy shirt because it's actually in two pieces. You have the Discord friendship necklace of Twilight and the Discord. Of course, everybody probably remembers that the necklace T-shirt. So if you have a significant other or a friend that thinks it might be hilarious, there you go. It's kind of like wearing a Portal T-shirt with two different portals going different locations. And also a couple of really interesting off shirts that they also have at TeePublic that we never talked about yet. We don't have to talk about all the shirts, of course. We got apparently Main Six Bikers. Rainbow Dash being a biker there. And also
That one actually looks nice.
It's not bad. And we also got Hockey Pinky.
damn! That actually, damn,
Wait,
that
wait.
reminds me of a fanfic that was going for a while that I kind of pissed off stopped. It was literally the Equestrian Hockey League,
Huh.
and it was all about Ponyville, like Ponyville getting an expansion team and pretty much trying to compete in the league.
If they came
I
out
can't
with
zoom in enough to find out what team that's supposed to be.
Kind of looks like it's either going to be Blackhawks or Flyers, to be perfectly honest.
it's hard for me to say. All I know is I see an orange jersey and the image there is just way too small.
Yeah, is there any way you can zoom in on that, Circuit?
Of course.
I want to say it's being based off a Flyers jersey.
About that, a fanfic though, Suki, just to throw something out there a little bit on the silly side, I really, really hope they haven't come out with the flying P as their weapon of mass destruction for winning.
No.
Thank you. Points if you get the reference.
That was a fun story.
Yeah. In any case, enough with Bucktooth Pinky there. Let's go ahead and move on to the next little bits of merchandise here. Of course, this is to do with our favorite European magazine that gives away free figures that we wish we could get. Now they're coming out with the Starlight Glimmer figure in their next issue. Oh, wait, huh. That didn't go right there. What the? Oh, there we go.
You have the page zoomed in.
No, well, not the page zoomed in. I actually forgot to swap out the dimensions. There we go. I actually had it set so you wouldn't see the address bar and everything there. So, yeah, I goofed up a little bit there. Jeez, all that work and I even forget to implement it. How stupid am I? Anyway. Okay, self-bashing aside. But yes, Starlight Glimmer is apparently going to be showing up as the next figure in the European magazine. And on the...
Well, what do you know?
Well, what do you know? Hello, it's Sketchy Wolf, everybody.
Hello, I'm back. Long
Hey,
hiatus.
okay.
Yes, long hiatus, Sketchy. Well, we got through What's a Brony a little bit ago, but we'll gladly jump back and find out where in the world have you been.
I have been very busy
Yeah.
with a lot of stuff. I think you all remember La Luna. She's now safe and sound in England.
Holy crap.
Wow.
I know I
Wow.
remember hearing about that, but it's still amazing to hear about it.
Yeah, the guy, huge fan of mine, couldn't keep the car in California anymore, so I posted a thing like, "Save La Luna, who wants her? Get her out of California before the evil governor tries to get her crushed because she's not fuel efficient."
Hopefully they don't have expedition treaties for getting cars out of Europe.
Well, the best part is that there's no smog laws on that vehicle in England, so.
Huh, go figure.
And I was about to be moving into my own apartment with a girl that went south, so I'm getting my Class A license and becoming a truck driver.
You're becoming a truck driver. Oh, wow.
Yep, gonna be making about $900 to $1,300 a week driving a truck.
Nice. I gotta admit, a special bit of irony that the other artist named Sketchy that we know of is a truck driver.
Well, really?
Yes.
Wait, are you sure you're not thinking about Short?
What is it? Short Circuit? No, I'm thinking it
Yeah,
is Short Circuit.
Short's a truck driver.
Truck driver.
Okay, I obviously I'm completely losing my mind here. I'm just going to walk around in a daze outside
He's
now.
In fact, he's a Canadian truck driver.
Oh, a Canadian?
Ooh,
Really? Oh, good for him.
that changes everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta give him thumbs up
Let's
there.
watch out for the moose.
Moosin'.
Hey, you gotta watch out for
He's-
the moose, the ice, and the polite Canadians trying to cut you off on the road. Politely.
Hey, get out of the road there, bud. You're blocking the road.
Hey, I'm gonna cut in front of you now, eh?
And who's going to
Excuse me,
BabsCon?
Who's going to BabsCon? I wish I could say I was. Right now, I'm just trying to make sure I have enough money to go to my normal local conventions. Anybody here going to BabsCon?
Anybody? Anybody at all?
Nope.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Fortunately,
Sorry.
nobody
All
here.
the way on the other side of the country for me.
Not me.
No.
So I'm sending you a link. Here's the guy who bought the car posted a picture of the Luna parked out in front of his flat, and it's taking up almost half the street.
Oh
So-
wow! Look at that.
Wow.
And it has no mufflers on it. It's just straight pipes. So when they fired it up, so he could take what he called a cheeky run around the block in it, he fired it up and it set off all the car alarms within like a 20-yard radius. While it was sitting there idling, and then he took off down the street, and he was like, I could barely squeeze it in between parked cars, and he's like, it's definitely a head turner, that's for sure.
Nice.
And it warms the cockles of my heart that is now terrorizing the citizens of England.
That
Yeah,
much power.
He now has it in a shop that restores old cars, and he's going to make it look exactly the same as I portrayed in the comics, with a really really dark black paint job and a dark blue vinyl roof. And when it went through customs, they took the steer horns off of it.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, and they didn't they just confiscated it. They didn't put it back, they didn't disassemble it and put it in the car. Nope, they just took it. So he's
Wow.
getting a custom hood ornament made. So it's a Luna hood ornament, custom made for it.
Oh, wow, that's gonna be pretty awesome.
Well, that's pretty cool, but it just, you gotta have the bull horns on it, man. It just doesn't. It's just not La Luna without the horns. So I was like, here, let me look for a pair on eBay, and we'll mail them to you. Yeah, but that's about it. It's about where my life is right now. Gonna be getting into the trucking world in about like a month or two. Got to take some more tests and everything. I passed my DOT physical, so I got the 2-year. So I don't have to take another physical for 2 years, which is the max amount is 2 years.
To be honest,
I passed the general knowledge test, but I need my social security card to do more testing. So then I had to go to the social security office, and that was a nightmare because there was a bunch of Syrian refugees there, and they couldn't speak English, so it took forever for them to get to me. El Cajon, where I live, is the number 2 spot for where refugees come in from the middle. Number 1's Dearborn, Michigan.
Dearborn.
Yeah.
Dear.
well,
Odd enough.
yeah, that's gotta.
I need to look
That's
at a
gotta
map
be
again.
interesting. Yeah. Well,
So I might be next time you talk to me, guys. I might be driving a truck doing doing the show.
you know that means I'm probably gonna have to see if somebody's ever bona fide driving a truck with my high heels on song and play that for you. Space Dandy's becoming a trucker.
Oh my god, I'm gonna kill whoever just said that.
Who else do you think said it? But no, and I'm just getting it out one last time because Space Dandy's over and done with, and we'll probably never even talk about it after this.
Yeah, that joke ran its course, guys.
Well, that and the anime is done.
Yes, that
So-
too.
So, in any case, so there is the fate of La Luna. Obviously, it's being driven by a cheeky British bastard.
That's one way to put it. And Solar Flare, my new Lincoln, she's just been doing just fine. I had to get 2 new tires and an alignment, and she's just so happy.
Sweet.
And now that I broke, the girl called it off with me. I got more money for car parts.
Actually, that reminded me of the other thing I wanted to ask, but I guess like there's my answer too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't want to get into
No,
too much.
no. I know. We'll go ahead and just move on to the next thing here. All right. Well, so now we got a taste of what's to come for Sketchy Wolf. I hope things go well for you and driving a big old truck.
I want to, within 2 years, I want to be an owner operator and have my own Peterbilt 389 extended sleeper. So it's pretty much just like an RV that could pull a house. And then maybe buy a trailer and put ponies on it. Who knows? buy my own box trailer and do like a Smokey and the Bandit mural on the side, like with the stagecoach and the horse and the bandits and stuff. But do it with cartoon ponies.
Now that I can get behind. Well,
And if the truckers ask at the truck stops, I'll just be like, yeah, my daughter really liked it, so I went with it.
no, I just go like, guys, real men put ponies on their truck. Because if a man is willing enough to put ponies on your truck, he will beat the crap out of you for making fun of him.
Or I'll just I'll just make the truck look like the war rig.
Ooh,
That's
that works.
also.
As long as you don't make it look like the super speedy cider squeezy 6000. I might have to say something about that at that point.
Cider.
Well, I'm gonna be right back. I need to go pour me my whiskey sour. So.
Alright, while he's
I just got in the door from work.
Hey, go ahead and pour away, man. And while you're doing that, let's go ahead and jump right back into the news here. Next little bit of news, as we mentioned before, the My Little Pony Europe comic is going to be getting the Sunset Shimmer as their next figure. The figure they got this time is, well, Trixie. Of course, they did not include Trixie's hat and cape, but what can you do? I'm guessing that would be a little bit more frivolous there. However, the funny thing is apparently they also included Discord as a pony. Personally, I was hoping...
What's up with Rainbow Dash's mane there?
Well, I think it has something to do with all these ponies are mixed up. Can you tell how, or some stupid stuff like that? I mean, Rainbow Dash and Pinkie Pie have messed up mains. Twilight has Fluttershy's tail, and Fluttershy has nothing. There's Discord. Yeah, concerning old kids magazines back then, back when you were a kid, it's pretty easy to tell what they probably went with. And of course, apparently, there is a plot line involving the Cutie Mark Crusaders and Trixie. So yeah.
So what's the story?
I think that it looks like it has something to do with how Trixie got her cutie mark, because just the image right here, you can kind of see the well, you can't because Twilight's face is in the way, but you can see right there her cutie mark just suddenly starts glowing out of nowhere, and she obviously looks pretty young. Of course, she looks ridiculously happy there for some reason. So, yeah, I have a feeling that it has something to do with how Trixie got her cutie mark, at least the magazine's approach. And also, they had to compare their Trixie with our Trixie. I am deeply shamed.
Based on what I saw in the comic, it looks more like she thought of what she could do and then suddenly the cutie mark appeared.
It's hard to say. I mean, you can interpret it many different ways. But yes.
I don't know how the panels are ordered.
I'm guessing it's still left to right. It's only Japanese that I've ever seen them doing it the other direction. Or maybe
There are some that does up and down.
Touche.
Yeah, some of them do columns instead of rows. That makes it more difficult.
Well, jumping a little bit back into book territory, it looks like the next Equestria Girls book to come out will be based off of the movie Legends of Everfree, of course. The book itself is apparently slated to come out. I had it a second ago. The 9th. Wait, really? The 9th? Just as the 9th, which, unless they mean May the 9th, I have no real clue. But, yeah.
Book releasing September 9th.
September 9th. Oh, jeez, why did I not read that? September 9th. And I am going to get glasses, coffee, and whiskey, because apparently I need to get sober, drunk, and learn to see better at the same time. Yeah, a little bit of everything all at once. I won't lie to you guys, today was rough. In a whole nother way. But another book that's going to be coming out from EMBER is going to be Starlight Glimmer and the Space-Time Suite. Of course, what that means, we have no clue. They don't even have a synopsis. All we have is apparently is expected to come out on the 30th of August. So Starlight Glimmer is already trumping Trixie with getting her book earlier. But of course, I'm just messing around with that. Let's see. In the chat room, I thought I already did throw the show notes out to you guys, but I'll do it again real fast just to make sure. And finally, last little bit of merchandise news. Also a book. Good Night, Baby Flurry Heart. Has been released.
Good night, baby Flurry Heart, you evil devil spawn, you.
Good night, baby Flurry Heart. We shall send you to your grave. We shall put you in a basket and make you float away. We shall put you in some sticks and burn you at the stake. Good night, baby Flurry Heart. May you never ever wake. I did that surprisingly well. And, oh dear, how did I not see that one?
What?
Well, while I was looking at the Amazon information for the Baby Flurry Heart, I noticed that Dragons on Dazzle Island, which apparently is done by the same artist that did the Sea Ponies.
Ooh, that is pretty.
I know, I might have to actually look into that book. And it's apparently out, because they're not doing pre-orders for it. They're actually doing full, or no, it's a pre-order.
Wait,
apparently.
It says September something.
Article cover, September 6, 2016. Yeah, I stand corrected. So, yeah, huh. Well, that explains a little bit more, though. But, yeah, it looks interesting. Anyway, we'll go ahead and move on from there. Let's Let's talk a little bit about other things other than merchandise. Now, who has an Android and wanted more ponies?
Sure.
Well, apparently, officially, a My Little Pony Android game has been released called Puzzle Party.
Oh boy.
Indeed.
God dang it! I'm a sucker for puzzle games.
I'm hoping it's an actual puzzle game and not the Candy Crush wannabe crap.
Free to wait.
Oh man, but it looks like Candy Crush.
It probably is going to follow the same suit. I'm not going to lie. So, crush your ponies.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, indeed.
Now I have to look this up on the store.
Well, while you're looking... Oh,
see
wow,
here.
really? Ah, that's interesting. Apparently, none of my devices are eligible to install this thing. Everything from my old Nexus to my brand new Galaxy 6.
Wamp wamp.
Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, wah, wah. How does that work? Seriously. How does it... I think my brain is just... I'm just going to walk away now because that makes absolutely no sense to me. How does it not work on brand new and old devices? Is it... Ah. Okay, so unfortunately we're not going to be able to review it for you guys because I don't know. Now, a little bit of somber news for the people who enjoy My Little Pony comics. Looks like Katie Cook, who has been doing art for the comics for for about 4 years, almost 4 years now, is actually leaving the MLP comics to start doing her own projects, of course.
Oh well, screw her.
I mean, she did some great artistry, but yeah, it is going to be sad to see her art go away.
Okay. But by the way, Circuit.
Yeah.
App is incompatible with all your devices for this reason. Please note, the game is currently available only in Australia, New Zealand, Mexico, and Spain, and will be
Region
releasing,
Fuck America.
will be
What?
releasing globally in early summer. It's right there on the
Lock.
Google Play page online.
Well, okay then.
So if you're in Australia, New Zealand, Mexico, or Spain, you can get this game right now.
That's stupid.
Okay, I think I got the perfect way to sum this up to me.
Why don't you just get a friend from Australia's IP address and download it? That's how that works, right? That's a computer thing you can do?
Actually, better yet, this. We'll go with this. Yeah, my head hurts. I can't believe this. Okay, so yeah, there we go. Apparently it's limited into certain countries outside the United States. Go figure.
Until summer.
Until summer. Summer, really?
Yeah, it says it's releasing globally early summer.
Oh, well, okay then. We'll do a review at that time. Expect lots of swearing. So, moving on in the news, BuckCon. Oddly enough, speaking of our friends over at Europe, BuckCon, which is the European convention, has said its goodbyes. It is now over the weekend. Last weekend, of course, it's finished the last of its events and is now gone. It is no longer going to be a thing.
Oh, they still got Galacon, right?
They still got I believe they still got Galacon, and in fact, it looks like at the same time a new convention has actually decided to jump in and start filling in the gap over in Europe. Unfortunately, it's not that because I have no clue what in the world that's going to be all about, and I just lost the information here. More Spike, episodes, Kitty Cook. Jeez, yeah, I know I saw this, but yeah. Okay, I don't. Somehow the information got lost, but apparently a new convention is going to be taking place. Right now, they're asking for donations to try to get it up and running. I'm trying to see if I can dig it up here real fast. But yeah, Galacon is going to still be doing something, so you still got Galacon going on, and where is the other one? I know you're here. Ah, okay, this is what I get for trying to jump in with things that I remember reading about and forgetting about. Here we go. What, really? Okay, yes, Pony Congress apparently is going to be the new convention in that area, or at least the plans for it. Yes, apparently Pony Congress is trying to take its place. They are currently trying to organize some crowdfunding as well as getting guests in at there. Here we go. There's a site. Apparently they're trying to crowdfund by generosity, and it's going to be in Poland, of all places. So let's see where they go with that.
They're trying to hold it by June?
I hope not, because that would be really bad.
That's what their date there says, the 25th and 26th of June, 2016.
Good luck with that, Poland.
Wow.
They're trying to arrange this. They're trying to get this funded and arranged in 2 months.
I don't know if that's really bold or incredibly stupid.
Wait,
Well,
so
they're
does it
Polacks.
have a date that it needs to be funded by?
Well, that might be what they're trying to fund it by. Yeah, it's considering they're trying to. Well, I don't know. It's hard to say what they're trying to do here.
Wow.
All right. Well, so yeah, they are trying to do something for BuckCon. They apparently have a long way to go. So I'll keep my fingers crossed for them. But wow. And sorry, I'm getting little posts left and right here about our weekly challenge. Now, here's a funny thing. Who's ready to talk about the new Android, the Android game that we sometimes love and sometimes hate?
Is it the what's the name of the company again? Forgot.
Gameloft.
Gameloft, yes.
Yeah, it's Gameloft. Is it that?
Is that? And here's what Gameloft is doing now. They got Spike. After 4 years, you can finally buy Spike.
He's only 600 bits.
I think that they've actually edited some of the game, because I don't think that little Griffin is 600 bits.
Yeah, well, it looks like this might be. Yeah, this has not been officially released yet. This is actually let's see. This has been done by some investigated digging over on the Gameloft Facebook page. So it looks like this is actually being tested over on Gameloft itself. So this is not the official price by any means.
Yeah, the little Griffin is 300 gems.
Yeah, so Spike is going to be joining. After 4 years, we finally get our favorite little butt monkey up there. So we're going to also talk about their big 2.8.0 update that it will probably hit Amazon sometime later, and that's when we'll actually be able to play it. But apparently they're jumping up a few new things here. They're going to be starting pony parties, where you can get together with other players to raise the roof. You can actually, in these parties, you can actually help ponies have a blast by completing party quests known as rave requests. So your ponies are going to be pill-popping ravers. You can actually adorn Ponyville with celebration decorations, including 5 new shops and other decorations. And, well, yeah, basically it's going to become party central. Apparently something called blowout rewards. You can win shops, resources, all that fun stuff. And land expansions for Ponyville in order to allow all of this new content to actually be accessed. So that's pretty much the reason why they're expanding Ponyville, is so they can start throwing in new shops and turning every party into a pony, every pony into a party crazed lunatic.
More things you could buy at their store.
Yes. Everything you can buy that will probably cost gems or a lot of money that you'll still have to buy gems for, because why not? Yes, we're not exactly fans of this. Nor will we ever be. But it's coming. And jumping into the comics, Rainbow Dash has a very bad day. Of course, we've talked about this for a couple of weeks, and now it is officially released. The only reason we're bringing it up now is we also got one more comic cover that has come to our attention here. And this apparently is a Hot Topic exclusive, and admittedly, I'm kind of more interested in the other ones that kind of either look like they're really artsy, or kind of like those little golden leaf those golden leaf books that we all know and love. Yeah, it's not a very enticing exclusive. It almost looks like a half-assed 8-year-old's book. But yep, the comic is out now. Moving along. And we also have announced the next issue of Friendship is Magic, issue 44. And I have to admit, the covers do have me a little intrigued. Apparently, they're going to do a space patrol.
Space Patrol?
What?
Space Patrol.
Would you like to know more?
Let's see. But yeah, there's two different covers that we got so far. This first one here is actually pretty freaking awesome. You got them in space. Well, let's face it, they're not spacesuits. You got them in fish bowls. But in that fish bowl, you got a robot back there with the eyes glowing.
Is it like Stormtroopers?
I have no. It's what's
No, not Stormtroopers. What's that
Battlestar
movie called?
Galactica. I'm saying more.
What's that
That
movie
guy
called?
looks like
With the
amazing.
What?
bugs?
Is up with Spike's outfit?
I don't know. Wait a minute. It's Spike. Fender of the universe.
Oh
Is
god.
he actually wearing that?
Spike.
It kind of
He's gonna save
It
everyone
kind of
of
looks
us.
like Flash Gordon.
Yeah, it kind of looks like
Flash Gordon.
Spike Gordon. Spike. Okay, and we also got this cover, which is a little bit more interesting because it basically just has glowy eyes.
Wait, so it is going to take place in space? No.
Well, here's the synopsis. Oh no, wait, I see. They're having fun with the covers. This is actually part 2 of the storyline that began in issue 43, Ponies of Dark Water, which apparently all of your favorite ponies have gone bad, and Twilight's seeking to conquer Equestria, where the Cutie Mark and the Cutie Mark Crusaders might be the only hope for salvation. So
Wow.
essentially,
Well, who's ready for the apocalypse?
yeah.
The main 6 have been saving the day for quite a while, so them turning to this, yeah, they're a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, but they're probably possessed by some stupid, incompetent force. And let's face it, that's usually the case. But yeah, I do kind of like the whole space thing with a robot here, but that's obviously going to be just an exclusive cover of some sort. Why they did that out of all, I really don't know, but it's just so damn awesome.
Yeah. So, So, by the way, apparently, apparently that robot looks, and I'm looking at the pictures. Yeah, that's Rom Space Knight,
Huh.
old school Marvel character. And I think the reason that this is happening, or that's there, is I'm also seeing here on the Wikipedia page, July 2015. IDW announced that they were publishing a new ROM comic book series.
Yeah, on the Equestria Daily page that this is from, IDW is dedicating one of the variant covers for a bunch of their comic books to a particular theme. In this case, that theme is Rom Space Knight.
Well, yep, Rom Space Knight. It looks like it used to be Marvel, apparently.
Yeah.
Way back in the day.
Wonder. I guess it was a property that Marvel was willing to give up.
Which is surprising, because usually Marvel's not willing to give up anything.
Like they're willing to give up their integrity.
Well, it can't really say that, because now basically Marvel is Disney, so they don't even have integrity to give up.
Yeah, it's true.
Actually, this probably didn't help either. Seriously, that is probably one of the most messed up covers I've ever. I know probably wasn't bad back in the day, but looking at it now.
Oh man, that's just bad.
Oh.
Well, what year was this? Was this cover made?
You know what's funny? You know what the first thing I actually thought of was when I saw this? Now, everybody raise your right hand. I said your right hand.
Anyway, what year is this? I honestly don't know what year this is, but considering the comic sold for 50 cents, I'm guessing it was way back in the day. And if you want an idea just how back in the day we're talking about, apparently here's one with Rom fighting the X-Men.
Well, you know, during the time they were still called the Uncanny X-Men.
Yeah. So yeah, way back in Silver Age kind of area. Wow. All right, well that's enough of Rom there, but yeah, apparently Rom is going to be guest starring in a cover. Just that though, just a cover. So we're not gonna see My Little Pony meets like X-Men or Marvel or anything like that anytime soon. However, what you could be interested in is IDW has brought out a digital reader's guide for those who want to get involved with the comics but don't know where to begin. Now, of course, it's a free thing that they're giving out. It's only 6 pages long, and we have it right here. The whole thing is pretty simple. They have images of the from the different comics, and they tell you which ones you should start with, beginning with a couple of micro series, moving on to the main Friendship is Magic series, and going on to that one for some time, and then jumping into Fiendship is Magic, then Friends Forever, and then they give you a little synopsis of who the characters are. If you had no clue who in the world they were, why you wouldn't, I don't know. But yep, there they all are. So yeah, if you have absolutely no clue where to start with the comics and you've completely ignored everything that we've done on the show until today, you can use this for a temporary guide.
There's an anatomy problem with Fluttershy there.
There's an anatomy.
What?
There's a lot of problems. But do you mean? Oh, that. Oh, I think I know where that's from. I know where that Fluttershy is from, and that's the one that we were made fun of forever back then.
That neck is snapped.
And also the hind legs.
The hind legs definitely have a problem. I could see the neck being okay, though. The neck might be hurt, but yeah, the hind legs got a problem. There's our Fluttershy. Alright, but yeah.
Snapping her neck backwards.
She snaps her neck back and forth. Now to finish us up. Now to finish off the news.
Back and forth. I snap my neck. Back and forth.
Back and forth. I snap my neck back.
Now, here's another one. Apparently, another strange pony knockoff has appeared in Italy called Malawi.
Oh.
And we'll go ahead and play this a little bit here. But yes, Malawi, which apparently does...
Oh, this.
Yeah, this. Now, it looks like it's just a book base from the looks of things. There's no real, well, book and toy, apparently.
Wow, that's...
But,
that
yeah.
looks like a certain franchise
man.
I've seen
Remember,
before.
if you watch the Otaku Ascended streams for ponies on Saturdays, you already saw this.
You probably already have. And yeah, they got, all of them have horns and wings. They all have hairstyles.
Butterfly wings.
They have hairstyles that make me scream anime for some reason, and they are all incredibly smiley happy, which is actually more freaky than anything. I mean, seriously.
You gotta say it right. Anime.
I mean, come on, they got freaking one of them with blue hair blowing in the wind with the moon out. How in the world is that not anime?
Rock out with the moon out.
There you go. So there you go.
It's not animated. It's just like stills or something.
They're all little stills with little sly flash animations that you see people do on DeviantArt, for crying out loud. So far,
Lame.
they only have books and toys. That's all it has, though. Books and toys. So essentially, it's one step above the dollar store ripoffs that you see sometimes.
I hope it doesn't get its own TV show.
I don't think it will.
Because Hasbro would drop a big old hammer.
No, Hasbro wouldn't do anything because technically it's not their property, but they'll probably do everything in their power to at least make it so it airs at 3 o'clock on a Sunday. No, so now it's time to go for the artist challenge. Oh, there's the one I missed. Okay. So, yes, the artist challenge of the week was Ponies and Gifts. Of course, celebrating not last week's episode.
Oh, I
but
thought
the
you
week
said
previously.
GIFs, like GIF animations. I like that Rarity background, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I actually got that one thinking exactly of you, among with a few other ones. But yes, let's go ahead and take a look at these. Starting off with Tokoi's. Apparently, we're giving a gift a gift from Slick to what is called Hellspawn, which of course we have affectionately coined in our chat room apparently as Ticker. So the live stream Ticker apparently has a ponification now. I have no idea why. But
That was a while back.
yeah, and now it's being brought back.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm also looking at this and like I looked at everything. I was like, okay, whatever. And then for some reason, I just had to stop and realize that robot's tits are going in two completely opposite directions.
It's like it's going out on the side.
well, considering it's supposed to be postmodern art, we'll say that it's artistic expression.
They took a photograph.
Oh yeah, is that a vacuum cleaner that he's holding?
Actually, I think it might be.
Well, technology.
There you go. But yes, the whole idea with this image is actually there's a little script here. Apparently, Ticker got a gift from Daddy Slick, and we're questioning whether we should let Ticker open the gift because last time Slick gave a gift, apparently it had been part of Bad Dragon of the Month Club. Which some of you who already know Slick and his history, yeah.
I can just imagine you unravel the ribbon and then sprawling.
Yeah. Sprawling, and then I'm pretty sure that those would be policemen coming to take us away to jail. So, yep, that's that's a giving gift challenge from Tokoi. Next, we have Commander Something and his image that he actually coined together for the pre-show. The pre-show mascot giving us a gift of spam.
Yes.
And there is quite a lot of it.
Spam.
Spammity spam, spam, spam.
Princess Donut Motley spam, giving you lots of spam.
Yes. So, yep. So we do want to thank our pre-show friends over there, Commander Something, and apparently, yeah. Our pre-show friends over there that gave us this awesome image of spam. And now we also got Mike Nized, barely getting in an art challenge here in time. He literally was throwing it in as we were in the middle of news here. But yeah, apparently Mike, it looks like he's trying to blow up Delibird. I'm not kidding because he actually got the little fuse there. Of course, Delibird is a Pokemon that some people know of that's known for giving gifts. Oh no, it's CMC. You're blowing up Delibird, CMC.
No, I think I've been given the explosive based on the wrapping.
Let's see. Maybe it's hard to say. I don't know if he's giving you the gift or you're giving the gift because you're looking at him with one eye there.
He's giving the hey, what are you doing
Should
later
have done
tonight
both
face.
explosives out here, out your mic.
You're trying to kill the bird. Yeah, both of the explosives would have been hilarious, and yeah, there'd be no question who got it. Who got blown? Wait, that doesn't sound
Birdie.
right.
How about me and you go up to my room tonight?
Alright.
That's what that look is.
Also,
I think that blasted bird killed someone before.
and finally, just a quick one. This wasn't part of the weekly challenge, but it was actually given to us by Tokoi, so I might as well acknowledge it because it's pretty awesome. The logo that he created for the Brony show, he did a while back that I just barely received. Of course, it's just the Brony show and our 3 cutie marks there, but I thought that was pretty cool. It definitely comes to mind that we really need to redesign a new logo for the stream at some point, especially since next month is going to be our 5-year anniversary.
What?
Oh yeah!
Egad.
I know.
Oh yeah, about that.
Yeah, we have a little
Is
over a
it-
month.
no- Oh yeah, that was the reason why I needed the logo.
In a little over a month, we're going to be 5 years old. Oh dear world, I don't know whether to laugh or cry. But
The
that's...
site needs to be changed.
We need to change things. We've been doing the same logo for
There's
5
just
years.
so much stuff we need to do.
Okay, moving right along here before we start lamenting. The next week's challenge is Ponies and Dragons. Big surprise for
Gee,
this
I
one.
wonder why you picked that theme.
I don't know. It just kind of came to me in a dream, in a picture.
Oh, that has nothing to do with the latest episode? Okay.
I have not even seen the latest episode. I have no clue what you are talking about. Smiley face wink. But yes, Ponies and Dragons.